Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're unpacking an absolute technological earthquake that's currently reshaping the financial world. We're looking at how the next generation of artificial intelligence is poised to autonomously manage everything from macro-level high finance all the way down to the actual cash in our personal wallets. We are officially moving way beyond the era of AI just answering our questions and entering an era where it actually takes action on our behalf.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here is our roadmap for today. Section 1, the next wave of AI. Section 2, transforming high finance. Section 3, what's in it for you? Section 4, the security nightmare. Section 5, protecting the consumer. And finally, Section 6, layering the defenses.
Section 1, the next wave of AI, beyond the chatbot.
So you might be wondering what exactly separates this completely new technology from the chatbots we've all been tinkering with over the last couple of years. Well, traditional generative AI is probabilistic and static. It basically waits for your specific human prompt, spits out a response, and then just stops. Agentic AI, though, it's fundamentally different. It's goal-oriented. You give an AI agent a high-level goal, and it dynamically plans out its own intermediate steps. It actually takes autonomous action by reaching out and using external tools, think web browsers, calculators, or APIs, to achieve that goal without you holding its hand. Basically, it's the difference between having a really smart encyclopedia and hiring a proactive digital employee.
Section 2, transforming high finance, the institutional shift.
Now, major financial institutions are deploying this stuff right now to automate incredibly dense workflows, which is putting immediate pressure on legacy financial tools. Take the newly launched Perplexity computer for professional finance. This isn't just some chatbot scraping public web pages, It integrates deeply with licensed professional data from Morningstar and PitchBook. It features 35 dedicated workflows for those really repetitive analyst tasks. We're talking instantly generating a company tier sheet, summarizing business metrics and recent news, or producing annotated stock charts that literally mark market catalysts. And absolutely crucial for regulated finance, it provides fully traceable citations, linking directly back to SEC filings and earnings transcripts. It's handling complex, multi-step institutional tasks at lightning speed.
Section 3. What's in it for you? The personal finance revolution.
But hey, high finance is really only half the story here. This is where the technology hits home for everyday people like us. The absolutely crucial question is, how will agentic AI manage your wallet? I want you to imagine an invisible, highly capable financial agent stepping in and taking over all the tedious, stressful, and time-consuming parts of your daily financial life. It doesn't just tell you what you should do, it actually does it for you.
Based on research from FinRegLab, here are the concrete consumer use cases we're looking at right now. Step 1, optimizing debt. An agentic system can monitor your accounts and autonomously shift funds to pay down your high-interest balances in real time. Pretty amazing, right? Step 2, managing cash flow. Imagine an agent that notices you aren't actually using a streaming service, reaches out and just cancels the subscription for you to prevent overdrafts. And Step 3, agentic shopping. This is where your AI goes out, compares prices across the entire internet, and literally executes the purchase autonomously based on your exact preferences. This is a massive shift from just getting financial advice to taking financial action, and honestly, hopefully, my agent has better taste in shoes than I do. And listen, this isn't science fiction, it's happening incredibly fast. Just track this timeline of 2025 e-commerce agent rollouts. In March, the Opera browser launched an agent to make purchases on third-party sites. By April, Amazon was testing a Buy For Me assistant. In May, Google introduced AI mode for autonomous shopping, while Perplexity partnered with PayPal and Venmo to access users' wallets. And then by June, Walmart released its AI shopping assistant, Sparky. The infrastructure for AI to spend your money is being laid out right before our eyes. But, with this ultimate convenience comes incredible risk.
Section 4, the security nightmare, the invisible threats. We really have to look at the unseen cybersecurity traps lying in wait across the internet. According to Perplexity's response to the National Institute of Standards and Technology, AI agent systems further blur the line between code and data. Now, let me explain why this matters so much. For decades, computer security relied on a strict separation. Data is just information, and code is the set of instructions that actually runs the machine. But in an LLM-powered system, plain text prompts act as code. The AI can't always tell the difference between a safe piece of data it's supposed to read and a malicious instruction it isn't supposed to execute. Our foundational security models are basically failing to contain this. So let's demystify one of the absolute biggest threats right now: indirect prompt injection. Say your AI agent is summarizing a web page or checking your calendar for you. An attacker can actually hide invisible text right on that web page. When your agent reads it, it accidentally ingests a malicious command, say a hidden instruction to silently read your private emails and forward them to a hacker. The AI thinks it's just following your instructions, but its behavior has been completely hijacked by poisoned data. No way around it. That is terrifying.
Then we have the confused deputy vulnerability. Remember, these systems are often made of dozens of smaller AI agents talking to each other. You might have an outer agent that reads web searches and an inner agent that has access to your bank account. If a bad actor tricks the outer agent with a malicious prompt, well, that outer agent might just pass the command right along to the inner agent. Suddenly, a low-privilege agent has tricked a high-privilege agent into moving your money. It's a sneaky way for attackers to entirely bypass traditional access controls. So how do we actually handle the fallout when things inevitably go wrong?
Section 5. Protecting the consumer. Regulatory roadblocks.
Where do these technical threats collide with real-world financial regulations? Well, this brings us back to the extensive research by FinRegLab. They've identified a massive point of friction here. On one hand, of course, we want to unleash beneficial technology that helps people manage their financial health. But on the other hand, we absolutely need to ensure economic safety. When an autonomous agent is making complex financial decisions, the stakes are simply too high for a move-fast-and-break-things approach.
There is a core legal debate raging right now. When an autonomous agent makes a mistake, who exactly absorbs the financial loss? Under the Electronic Fund Transfer Act, or EFTA, consumers are generally protected from unauthorized transactions. But think about this. If an AI agent that you authorize to manage your wallet goes rogue or gets tricked, is that transaction considered unauthorized? Merchants and banks definitely don't want to be left holding the bag for an AI developer's faulty code. But tech companies? They often try to disclaim liability in their software agreements. Right now, there is an ongoing, massive struggle to figure out exactly who pays when the machine makes a bad bet. With all these vulnerabilities and legal gray areas, how do we actually make this safe?
Section 6. Layering the defenses. The path forward. To secure this autonomous ecosystem, we first have to recognize that AI reasoning is inherently unpredictable. Because of this, the industry is adopting a defense-in-depth approach. It requires multiple layers. First up, input-level detection, to catch malicious prompts before the AI even gets a chance to read them. Second, model-level hierarchies, basically training the AI to prioritize the user's core system instructions over some random text it finds online. Third, sandbox environments. If an agent is compromised, it's locked in a digital room where it just can't access your sensitive files. And finally, the most important one, deterministic last lines of defense. Because AI logic is fluid, we need hard-coded, totally inflexible rules, like strict allow lists for tools or hard limits on transaction sizes that simply block prohibited actions no matter what the AI decides. We literally need these strict boundaries to protect our money.
So, the most important question of all is this. If an AI agent controls your wallet, how much risk are you willing to delegate for the sake of ultimate convenience? We are standing on the edge of a personal finance revolution that could literally eliminate financial stress. But it requires handing over the keys to a system we are still learning how to secure. It's a fascinating leap forward, and one we will be watching very, very closely. Thank you for joining me for this explainer, and remember to keep asking the big questions.